Sorry, I had to pee. Sorgy, I had to go pee. Hi, Coven. I hope you're having a good start to your week. Happy Monday. As happy as I can be. Today, I'm drawing. As per usual. As per usual. Windborn Peps. Wait. Everybody in that chunk paid their barifs. Soulspark, Body, Lightning, Windborn, they all paid their barifs. Warfare paid their barifs, but Peps is out here. Crabs paid their barifs. Peps. Specs. What do you have to say for yourselves? What? Archon. Hey. I see who wants praise and who doesn't. I see. I see. Hi, Warfare. Thank you for the 50 street. That's insane. Thank you so much. That's crazy. What the heck? Icarus, thank you for the...
Okay, my bad.
24 months? Both of you? Yo.
I will evade until I die.
I gotta graduate, guys. I gotta graduate. I've been doing this for too fucking long. Hi, Cherry. Welcome in. I'm not even using the right goddamn alert box. Okay, well, the TTS is busted on stream elements today, so that's cool. Yes, I think you do have 2 doodles, but anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. Today's gonna be chill. We're just gonna draw. I'm trying to get my shit together. I feel like I say that a lot, but I feel like with everything that happened over the last couple months, like I kind of fell behind, and now I really have a chance to finally catch up. So subdoodles are on the docket for today. I want to get a lot done. And I'm going to tell you about what happened after stream on Saturday. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have at least 2 doodles to redeem, but I'm out of ideas. Issue. That's a skill issue. You could... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Skill issue. Thank you for the hype train, chat. Yeah, today I'll be chill. We yap. I draw. That's about it. So, yeah. Yeah. Checkies will probably be today, or like I'll post them tomorrow, but I'll get them done tonight. Hi, Donut Bro. How does one submit their subdoodle? Exclamation mark subdoodle. And there is a link to the form. All right, let me say hi to everybody, and then we'll start. Okay. Hi, Donut Bro. Hi, Soulspark. Hi, Crabs. Hi, Cherry. Hi, Specs. Hi, Archon. I think I already said hi. I don't know. Hi, Chris. Hi, Warfare. Hi, Peps. Hi, Tatonka. Hi, hi, Body. Hi, Lightning. Hi, Windborn. Hi, Wombat. Yeah. Hi. Okay. So, I hope you guys are excited for Bewitching Banter on Wednesday. I've already gotten so many questions from dormies. If you guys don't know, the guest is going to be Mimi Yane, Mimi Aus. I know our communities have a little bit of overlap, so I hope you guys are excited. Hi, hi, long legs, welcome. I've received a lot of questions already, so it should make up for a good episode. I have a lot of things to ask Mimi myself as well, because we've been mutuals for a while, and I haven't really had the chance to like speak with her too much, so I'm looking forward to talking with her on Wednesday. And her new outfit is so freaking cute. Oh my god. 2 more hours of Umineko talk. I don't think she's read Umineko, so this is an opportunity. I literally got a question about VNs. They were like, who's your favorite writer? And I was like, I was like, I'm ready. I'm ready to answer this question. Hold on, I'm going through the form and deleting some of these because I've already drawn them. Okay, we're gonna do Fake's request. He asked for Bayonetta. Her Jama's true and real. Hi, Melkor. Welcome. It's been really nice. I don't know. I feel like I've had the opportunity to like interact more with my friends and new VTubers and stuff. So like initially I made Bewitching Banter so I could have an excuse to talk to new VTubers. Not even kidding. I literally made it as partially an excuse so I could get closer with my mutuals or like people I wanted an excuse to speak with. And it has, I have some, I mean, the 2 guests I have, like Mimi and the next one that I have lined up, I'm really excited to speak with. Because I haven't exactly had the chance to. So I just got to entice all the cute VTuber ladies with a promise of art. Which, by the way, I'm going to finish Vivi's. I just haven't had the second yet. I was gonna say, like, I feel very lucky that everybody's been so patient with me when it comes to, like, my backlog. I feel really bad that, like, I still have my backlog. I was supposed to clear it out in January, but then, like, I had 2 grandparents pass away and then, like, you know, dealing with all that. So, yeah, the next guest is still a surprise. I'm not gonna tell you guys quite yet. No, nobody. I think the only person who knows is, I think it's Archon, actually. But I'm sure you guys know her, so. Yeah, no leakers. No leakers, but it is this month. Wait, is it? No, it's May. I lied. It's May. I lied. Unless you pay, wow. Okay, actually, the only hint I'm gonna give you guys is she got new outfit recently. That's it. That's all you're getting. Yeah, it's Arc. Arc is debuting as a female VTuber, guys. Me twice. I need a better photo of Bayonetta. Oh, perfect. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna make her a little bit less anime. I should send in a question for Bewitching Banter. Yeah, you guys have until Wednesday, so you have a bit of time to think about it. I wanted to announce earlier, but with everything going on, like with my dog, I didn't have a chance to like time my schedule properly. because unfortunately Twitter posting times are actually important, and I wish they weren't, or like times and frequency. I try to space out my tweets at least 3 hours apart on my main, because like otherwise it just kills your engagement. It's so stupid. I am not a fan of how that site runs. And also, like, I'm pretty sure, like, with the new, like, with the bot purge too, like, it's caused people's engagement to go down because fucking Twitter thinks that, like, you're, like, losing followers or whatever. How is the Coopervisor doing after Okay, so let me tell you what happened, and then he's okay, but let me tell you what happened. So basically, last weekend really, we were doing some emergency dog sitting for a friend and neighbor of ours, Papa Bear's friend specifically. I've dog sat for them quite a bit in the past, actually. They used to have a very old golden retriever that I would like check on when I was in high school, and they had to like when they had to leave town like for the day. So like I'm quite used to like their place and all that. But they had to like suddenly leave on, I believe it was Thursday. It's either Thursday or Friday. They had to leave because they have a sick family member that like recently got diagnosed with cancer. It was really, really sad and unfortunate. So they were like, hey, can you just go and like check on the dog? We don't know how long we're gonna be gone for. It'll probably be a couple days. Like you can leave him alone at home. And me and Mama Bear were like, I don't know if we want to leave him like home alone for that long. That seems like a really long time for a dog. They're like, yeah, you could just like sleep over, but he can be left alone for most of the day. And I was like, no, we can have him come here. Like Cooper does like just okay with other dogs. He's not like the best about them. He's just old and crotchety mostly, and he can be a little bit I don't want to say territorial because that's not the right word, but like he's just a little bit like dumb, for lack of a better term. He's not like great with like social situations with other dogs, which like we socialized him. He's just an ass sometimes. But he does well with this other dog. So we were like, okay, like we'll just make sure to supervise them because we think that like leaving the other dog at home was too long. And they did great together, actually, for the most part. And the other dog, he slept in my bed at night, which is quite cute. He was my little friend. But I didn't ever really want to leave them unsupervised because, like, you know, like, not our dog, you never know, et cetera, et cetera. Like, that's, like, pretty standard practice if you have, like, another dog in your house and your own dog gets like territorial sometimes. So it was totally fine. Hexatonicals, Lay, thank you for paying your bearers. Welcome in. So no complaints there. We ended up having to take him an extra day though. So that was on Saturday, I think. Yeah, Saturday. So I ended up being left alone close to the end of the stream on Saturday with the two dogs. And I told my parents, they were like, oh, well, it's fine if you want to stream when it's just you guys, like, I'm sure nothing bad will happen. And I told them, I was like, you know, I understand that, like, they've been doing well, but I don't really feel comfortable, like, allowing them to interact without being supervised or, like, with me, like, having my headphones on. This is foreshadowing. So I decided to end stream like right when they left. So I was like, okay, I'll just end stream. It's fine. And I go and I'm like, I'm going to get a burrito because I'm home alone. So I DoorDash a burrito because it's like really cheap for me because there's like a place that does deals by me and it's awesome. And so the dogs, like they start getting kind of rowdy, and they want to play and they're like running around inside. And I'm like, okay, well, they're getting a little bit too rowdy. I'm going to take them outside. So I open the backyard and like they're chasing like the door to the backyard and they're like chasing each other around and they're having a good time. And I hear Cooper like yelp And I'm like, okay, because it looked like the other dog just like stepped on his toe. But he yelped, and I was like, okay, you're being fucking dramatic. And then I see blood, and I'm like, oh fuck. Mind you, I'm home alone, okay, with another dog that doesn't live at my house. So Cooper managed to wedge his toenail in between two bricks, and like it pulled upwards. And Cooper is already not great about having his toes touched, so I couldn't he wouldn't let me bandage his toe up for him. Pretty much. So I scoop him up and I run him to the front of the house, and I put him on the porch because I need to like separate the two dogs so I can like actually like look at Cooper's foot. And while I'm doing this, like he is bleeding so much that it's like running down my leg. Like I'm holding him and it's like actually like dripping on me and the floor and the bricks outside, and it was just like ugh. Which also, this has happened before. Like he has like ripped a toenail out before. But we had to take him to the vet both times for that. And of course, it's a Saturday. And if you ever had an animal, like you know that like 99% of like vet offices are not open on Saturdays. So I run him to the front, and I'm like, okay, he's not gonna let me touch his toes. I try to like look, and he like doesn't let me because he like tries to snap at me, which he's in pain, so it's like fine. He's generally not very great about having his toes touched anyway, so it's to be expected. So he's bleeding all over the front, and then the other dog is like, la 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 la, what's going on? Oh, I went to see my friend Cooper, and he like comes to the front, and he's like trying to get outside, and I'm like, okay, I have to keep you two separated. And he like wants to get out, so I have to like wrangle both of them to go run and get like towels, so like I can at least try to like put some pressure on his toe. And while I'm doing this, hi Ed, thank you for the 63 months. Man, I really wish my TTS would work. That would be so epic and awesome and poggers. So. And while I grab the towels, I wipe up the dripped blood on my parents' like nice hardwood floor. And I'm trying to get a hold of both of my parents, and neither of them are picking up. Because Mama Bear went to Disneyland, and that's far from me. And then Papa Bear went out to go to an event with his friends, and Papa Bear's not picking up. And I don't know what vet Cooper goes to. And I don't know his insurance information. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, like, please pick up. I don't know. I need to know this information, like, before I take him to the vet, because I can't not take him to the vet at this point. Because I can't bandage his foot himself, right? And like the thing is, like when a dog does this to their toenail, they could have splinters of like their nail in their actual nail bed. So it's important to have like a vet check out their toe. So I finally get through to Mama Bear, and Mama Bear's like, okay, here's all the information, whatever. Papa Bear is still like not picking up the phone. And so what I have to do is I have Cooper still on the porch. I get my car, I drive my car up the driveway. I put Cooper's bed in my passenger seat. And while I'm doing this, I'm calling around because I call his normal vet, right? And they tell me, well, I'm like trying to like get a place for him in my car where he won't like get blood all over my fabric seats. Like, I call his vet and they're like, yeah, we have the emergency thing open, but like this is considered like a stable like injury. Like he's not going to die, obviously. So they were like, oh, it's going to be like 6 or 7 hours. And I was like, because at this point it's like 6 p.m. And I'm like, I literally was like, I can't like go and sit there for like 6 fucking hours and leave this other dog in my house unsupervised, right? So I'm like, okay, thank you for being honest. Like, I hang up and I like try to see if I can find another vet that is open. There is one other vet in a 10-mile radius that was open. And I call them and I'm like, hey, like this just happened. Do you have like availability? And they're like, yes, you can either make an appointment for 7:30 p.m. or we can have you like come in for emergency. And I was like, I'll just take the appointment. And if I get there earlier, like I'll just take the emergency slot. And they were like, okay. So thank fucking God this place had openings, because like I would have literally had to sit in this like vet's office with Cooper for like 6 hours with his like bloody toe. Like, and let me make this like clear to like illustrate a point. Like when Papa Bear finally got back, cause I got a hold of him, I was like, you need to go home. You need to be with the other dog. He literally had to like hose off the bricks on our porch because of the amount of like blood that was on them because of Cooper like just standing there with his toe. So I get the dog. So I go inside first. I close all the doors to like every room in the house. I grab water. I grab my phone. I grab like everything I need, like Cooper's leash. Like I give him his sleepy meds for the vet, which he gets like tranquilized. I give him trazodone for the vet because he gets like super nervous. And then I put him in my car. I lock the door and I pray that the other dog is like fine for however many like minutes to hours he's home alone. And I drive Cooper to the vet, and my entire passenger seat is like covered in in towels, basically, because I was like, if I get blood on my car seats, like it's not coming out, because they're fabric, right? And obviously like fabric car seats are very hard to clean without like professional equipment. So I was just like actually fucking praying that like he wouldn't get anything on my car seats. So he's being so good, because usually he tries to like climb in my lap when I'm driving, like, and he's in the car. Thankfully he didn't do that this time. He was very good and he sat still in the car while I drove to the vet. And once we got to the vet, we were able to be seen like relatively like quickly, like almost immediately actually. So we go in, they like take a look at him. I tell the vets like all the meds he takes, because Cooper takes a lot of medication because he has like skin issues and he gets really itchy and anxious. So he takes like anti-anxiety meds and like a bunch of other stuff for that. And like obviously his other vet meds, like his like vet tranquilizer meds for his anxiety, so he doesn't like snap at them or get too nervous. So they're like, yeah, we're gonna partially sedate him just because he's old, which kind of sucks because like obviously having your toenail ripped out really hurts, because they had to remove the whole toenail. They were like, we can't really do anything like but take the toenail out and like bandage it up, which is like for the best, honestly, because you can't just like let it be in there like sideways, you know? So I'm sitting there, they take the toenail out, and I hear him like crying at them, and I'm like, oh buddy, I feel so bad. Like when we were sitting there waiting, he was like on the floor and he was like panting and he was so nervous. He comes over, like he was already sitting next to me, but he got close to me and he started licking my leg, and I was like, oh buddy. Because whenever they do stuff like that, I'm like, okay, you like know that I'm trying to help you, but I also am like, oh my God, you're trying to make me feel better. Oh, little baby. So they end up taking his toenail out. They bandaged it up. They sent me home with antibiotics and pain meds, and he was high off his ass. Like they partially sedated him, and he was so high that like he couldn't even close his mouth. So I take him home, and then Papa Bear's there, and he was like, I didn't realize how bad this was. And I was like, yeah, man, it was bad. Like, that's why I asked you to come home. And I gave him his antibiotics and his pain meds, which made him even more high. Mama Bear got back. Cooper like hobbled over to the door to see Mama Bear because he loves Mama Bear. And then I finally went to bed, and that was like a whole like 3-4 hour ordeal, I would say. And we also got a message like from the owners of the other dog, and they were like, can you please like keep him for an extra day? And I was like, oh my God, okay, sure. Like, he's really easy, but like when your other dog is like absolutely just like out of it, it's a lot harder to like deal with the other animal that isn't yours, you know, like it was just an extra thing on top of it all. But Cooper's okay. He's just sad and pathetic at the moment. He is still on pain meds, and he came in my room and he got in bed with me, and he just like cried at me because his toe was bothering him, even though he's taking pain meds, and I just feel bad for him. But he was a very good boy, even though he hates having his toes touched. I was like totally expecting to have like a hellish car ride to the vet, but he was so well behaved in the car. Thank God. But yeah, that was what happened 45 minutes after stream ended, and I couldn't eat my burrito, chat. I had to get my burrito right before I left from the doorstep and put it in the fridge, and I couldn't eat it until like 9 p.m. I was so hungry. I was so fucking hungry. But yeah, that was my Saturday night. It was quite eventful, might I say. Despite all of that, how are you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm just glad that I was able to get him in at a vet because, like I said at the beginning, I don't know how many people were here for that. His normal vet, like for the emergency room, they couldn't get him in like for like another 6 hours. So I decided to just say fuck it and like try to make an appointment at a different place that we had never been to before, and it ended up working out. But that was the most stressful part because I was just trying to get him seen generally. But I'm glad to be free of dog management. Because managing the dogs just takes like so much time that I couldn't have been I just couldn't work, and that's like the most frustrating part. Like they need to be like paid attention to, so like that's fine, but it usually like falls to me because my parents have more plans outside the house than I do, so I just ended up being like de facto dog supervisor, basically. But yeah, that was my Saturday. I hope your guys' Saturday was less eventful. And I did not get any blood in my car somehow. Have a good rest, Texatonicals. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, that was my Saturday. I need crazy shit to stop happening to me. That would be like really awesome and cool if it could like stop doing that. Like, her cheeks are too... Yeah. I'm realizing I'm spending a lot more time than I really should be on this drawing, but kind of is what it is. I feel like anime, like if Bayonetta's like too anime, it's like, it just looks weird. So, who'd you piss off in a prior life? Yeah, I would love to know because I need them to like chill the fuck out for like 2 seconds. Like, please, please, like, let me live. I'm begging at this point. But yeah, that was my Saturday. Yippee. How is Cooper? He's good. He's just like pathetic. Like, honestly, he's just resting and he's a little bit like, why does my toe hurt, you know? Hi, RL. Welcome in. Hi, Emmy. Hi, how are you? Bayo's eyes are too big, but I don't really have time to fix it, so it is what it is. Thank you. Yeah, I just recounted the entire like ordeal that was Saturday. It was a time for sure. And I also apparently can't draw for whatever reason. Ow. Wolf, thank you for gifting a sub to Emmy. Glad to know Cooper is okay, and man, that sounds rough. Thank you. I'm glad he's okay too. This is not the first time I've had to take a dog to the emergency vet. I had to do it with Walter, my old roommate's dog, when I was living there when he had kennel cough. Because he literally just couldn't keep food down. But Cooper was like significantly easier to get in my car than Walter was, because Walter's huge. But yeah, so it was very eventful, and I wish I got more done this weekend, but puppy is first priority, so that ended up happening first. Yeah. But it feels like every time I have time to like actually catch up on my work, life is like, hey, you know how like you wanted to be productive? Go fuck yourself. Basically. So I just gotta work extra hard before, so I can get everything done for like Wednesday and all that stuff. Hope work goes well. Thank you. Yeah, I feel so behind. Like I felt behind since like, you know, I was like, oh yeah, I want to get all my stuff done like first week of January so I can like work on other stuff, and then yeah. There we go. Hi, Wishy. Welcome. But yeah, I'm glad to be, you know, free of my dog responsibilities for now. And all that. So, and I'm looking forward to Bewitching Banter this week and Half-Life later on this week as well. Hi, Dragon Spartan, welcome. Thank you for paying your barrifs. Ba, 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 ba. I have much art to do. It's also Papa Bear's birthday this week, so we're gonna go nice dinner, I think, on Saturday. So that's why I'm not streaming on Saturdays, because I am going out to dinner with my parents. Are you starting Half-Life or going back to it? I'm starting it. I've never played it before. So I'm looking forward to giving it a try. Because it's one of those games that, like, I've been meaning to play forever, and I just haven't had a chance to actually get around to it. So I have a couple IRL commitments this week too, so. Like of course, my car, the taillight has water in it, which I'm not looking forward to getting a quote on how expensive that's going to be to fix. So I have to deal with that this week as well. Super epic and awesome. Extra expense that I don't want to deal with. But that's life. They'll likely just drill a hole in the bottom of the taillight housing. Yeah. It needs service as well, so I'll probably just knock that out when I can, but I hate dealing with my car. I really don't like it. It gives me anxiety. I wish I didn't have to drive anywhere. I wish I could simply just walk. Is the reason why they call them Steeler ships real? Real and true. That'll be bad unless there's extra corrosion on the guts of the taillight. I am keeping my fingers crossed because I hate dealing with cars, so hopefully it's just like a one and done sort of deal, but you never know. You never know. I used to love cars and I had to keep fixing it, and now I hate them. To me, they're like I think they're really cool, but like I hate driving on overpopulated roads and stuff, so like I don't really enjoy it, to be honest, because of like the anxiety that I have around it, and it's also expensive. If we're way closer, I'd say bring it over to my house. I do it for free. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's, it's just, I've never had any issues with this car because, like, electric cars don't really have a lot to upkeep outside of, like, just checking on the battery and making sure the battery's all right. And, like, getting your brake pads, like, switched out when they need to be switched out, and, like, tires and whatever. So, like, this is the first, like, actual issue I've ever had with this car. It'll be my luck that the zombie apocalypse starts and I'm in gridlock. on a freeway on-ramp in Los Angeles. That's where it will be. How long have you had it? I've had it for 4 years now. But I don't really drive a lot, so it hasn't, like, you know, aged too much. I'm probably due for new tires sometime soon, but I think it's gonna still be like a minute before I actually need them. Like, I was mainly driving a lot, like, during my last semester of college when I was commuting, like, really far. Yeah, and I take care of the battery. Like, I'm fully aware that, like, electric cars have issues with, like, longevity in batteries. Like, I don't charge my battery to full. I charge it to 80%. And I also, like, I drive to, like, regenerate the battery as well. But I love my car, and it's not having to change the oil is, and like all that other shit that comes with like having a gas car is fucking awesome. All right, we're gonna do Peps's sub doodle. What, you don't want to pay $8 a gallon? Yeah, dude. Nah, it's gonna make charging more expensive though. I'm not safe from the I'm not safe from the gas prices, unfortunately. All right. God, I just washed this water bottle, and every time I go like take a sip out of it, it smells like soap, and I don't like that. I hate when that happens. Yeah, it's so gross. Like, I don't want to think about soap. I'm having like a nice drink of water, and it's like, yes, Dawn dish soap tastes so good. Guys, I need to start watching anime again. I realize that like it's been literal months since I've watched anime. And I need to actually get back on that. Someone in my house used soap on the air fryer. Not everything cooked in there. What? How much soap did they use? What? I feel like you need to use like an insane amount of soap to like make an air fryer taste like soap. Ugh. Too much Dawn. Funny. Like, I don't know. I feel like most people don't realize that like they overuse laundry detergent or dish soap. Like, it's very like concentrated. Like, most people are using way too much laundry detergent in their day-to-day life. You also don't need fabric softener. It's bad for you. And bad for your clothes. Yeah, you need like nothing. It's kind of crazy. Obviously, it like depends on like what you're washing, but like 99% of the time you need less than you think you do. I bet if you use soap on an air fryer, they don't clean it off properly, it could burn itself in the... Oh, yeah, that's true. Like, it, like, burns itself in there, and it just, like, has the essence of, like, fucking dish soap in there. Gross. Also, welcome in, Ginger Tea. I stopped using fabric softener. Yeah, don't. It's not worth it. Like, you just need detergent, and that's it, really, for like 99% of things. Like detergent and like a spray-on stain remover are like all you need for most things. Hi, Narcy. Welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Narcy, please? I just use detergent and then switched using dryer balls in the dryer. They have like really, really cute kinds of dryer balls too. Like they have like ones that look like cats and sheep and stuff. They're so cute. I feel like the last two streams we've talked about like such domestic topics. Like we were talking about like food safety in my last stream. And it switched to dryer balls over the disposable sheets. Yeah, the fabric softener is like useless and it breaks down your or dryer sheets, I mean, also they break down your clothes. I have a problem getting rid of cat hair after drying. I've been recommended those dryer balls, but it's not likely not going to help too much with 4 cats. I think at that point you just need to like spam your lint roller. Like there's no escaping it. You just have to just fucking just spam your lint roller and pray that they go away or get the like the cat hair off. Hi Mocha, welcome. Yeah, dryer sheets are not good for your clothes. Fabric softener and dryer sheets. Can we get a shout out for Mocha as well? Guys, I feel not warmed up currently. Yes, do. You show up here, you're getting shouted out. Sorry. I make the rules here. Yeah, it's also like a scam. Like, don't waste your money on fabric sheets or fabric softener or like dryer sheets. Like, just get a, like if you want it to be extra dry, get dryer balls. That's it. You know the rules, and so do I. Thank you for the 100 bits. Fabric softener always irritated my skin. Yes, it's bad for your skin. If you get like itchy or you have acne, like obviously acne is like a whole beast to treat. Like there's a lot of different factors at play, but like if you have sensitive skin, like don't use anything but like unscented detergent. Like I have so many male friends who are like, I have really sensitive skin. I don't know why. And I'm like, okay, well, what laundry detergent are you using? And do you use fabric softener? And they're like, I use like this turbo scented laundry detergent. And I'm like, okay, well, try getting rid of that first and see what happens. And then like, I've had several instances where they've come back and been like, Bear, my skin, it feels better. And I'm like, yeah, because your laundry detergent is like so like it's like nuclear strength, like scent chemical. I use Tide Pods and throw, oh, Mercy. Just buy normal detergent. It's so much cheaper. Just buy normal detergent. It's cheaper. We have to fix you. Hi, Syndrome. Thank you for paying your bear gifts. Welcome in. Dude, fuck Tide. Dude. Okay, do you guys want to hear one of my biggest beefs with like the cleaning products, like with cleaning products generally? I hate it so much. This is like the most mundane complaint. Like, nobody cares, but like, I hate cleaning products that are just worse versions of the concentrate that you can buy that are wrapped in plastic. It's like all these stupid ass dishwasher pods and like the Tide pods. It is just so much unnecessary plastic going into like the water and into your clothes and onto your skin just because like it's technically more convenient, but it does a worse job. You're better off just using the normal detergent or like a concentrate of some kind and saving the money and like not putting like that like heated plastic into like the water. Ah. Hi Bokanon, welcome. That is my soapbox. No pun intended. Microplastics are for eating, not washing. No, Bear, you don't understand. I need to meet the 5 credit cards of microplastics in my balls quota. I mean, that's one way to do birth control, but like, I wouldn't recommend it. I guess ball microplastics are cheaper than having kids. So. Yeah, that's my thing that I'm passionate about. I hate like unnecessary plastic, especially like I'm like not normally like super like, what's the right word? We're all gonna be infertile at this rate, who cares? God. There's so many microplastics in my balls now, they're just plastics. That's nice, Cable, thank you for sharing. Like, I'm very, like, anti-plastic that, like, is heated, right? Because I just think about, like, all of the plastic that gets, like, leached into whatever you're doing. Like, the dishwasher pods, the laundry pods, plastic containers that you microwave, black plastic utensils. Like, I'm very, like, anxious about that sort of thing. I'd rather not have a credit card in my balls, so. I know Japan is super obsessed with putting plastic wrap and double packaging around all their food. Yeah, and also like certain American states as well. Like I live in California and like sometimes when I leave the state, I'm like, fuck, like other states use like way more plastic. And like we're not great either. But I'm like, God, there is so much plastic in like everyday life. It's crazy. Like if you've ever worked retail, the amount of plastic that like you get in an average shipment is like anxiety inducing. And it's all like plastic that kind of doesn't really need to be there either. How do I draw, guys? I don't know. There we go. I hate how when I moved from Washington to Florida, the lack of recycling access has been so infuriating. Dude, and there's also like states or like places that like have recycling that you're supposed to sort, and then it all goes to the same dumpster anyway. Like it all goes to the same dumpster anyway, and it's like, why do you even like say that there's an option to recycle? It's crazy. Ugh. Yeah, it is all an illusion, and it makes me very upset. I will say though, like I've tried over the years to like cut down my plastic use, and like I'm pleased to tell you that like the easiest thing to cut out is genuinely plastic wrap. Like even when like I've had like recipes say like, oh, wrap this in plastic wrap, I literally just use a wet paper towel and it does the fucking job. It's actually crazy. So If you guys want to try using less plastic, I highly recommend just getting some like glass containers and just try not to use plastic wrap, and trust me, it's so easy. A washable tea cloth can do that. Yeah, exactly. Paper towel or washable tea cloth, like whatever you have. Like I bought a set of glass Tupperware from like Costco for pretty cheap, like relatively cheap, and it's been enough for like all of my food storage. Ginger Tea, thank you for the follow. Like, obviously, I know that, like, the onus of, like, sustainability or, like, you know, like, taking care of this stuff is not on the consumer, but, like, if you can, like, not buy plastic wrap, that'll save you a lot of money as well. Like, it's not just, like, good for the environment, it'll save you a lot of money, too. Thank you, Mocha. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, that's my little plastic soapbox for the day. Just it's a lot easier than you think it is, actually, to not use as much plastic. I'm gonna assume this is a ponytail or like a bun. I'm gonna do a ponytail. I like to marinate my plastic before putting it on the grill and enjoying it with some Tide Pods. I love microplastics. They taste so good. So yummy, so good and tasty. More of a styrofoam guy myself. Okay, I think in California, they've made like styrofoam takeout containers like almost illegal. For you guys who like don't live here, do you still see styrofoam a lot? Because I feel like I don't see styrofoam like at all anymore. That could just be like a confirmation bias thing, but I feel like I like see it way less now, which is good. Like that's a good thing because it's like just so much unnecessary plastic. I feel like most of the mall food courty places still use them. Literally, yeah, I think only like at certain places I see it, and even then it's like not super often. Like I see a lot of those hard plastic like microwavable containers more. Like I still see it, don't get me wrong, but like way less than I used to like growing up. I feel like I've never had Cookout, fun fact. I don't think there is one close to me. What is your guys' favorite fast food chain? And is there one that you've ever like wanted to try but like haven't had the chance to like in another state? Because I want to try Culver's so bad, and they don't have them here. Ugh. Wawa? Isn't Wawa just like sandwiches, or do they have other stuff too? Culver's is so good. I want to try In-N-Out. I want to try In-N-Out, but Culver's or hate chicken is probably my favorite. Okay, let me get on my soapbox again, guys. I have something to say about In-N-Out. Okay, listen to me right now. For those of you who are not from SoCal, you guys need to stop coming here, having In-N-Out and being like, it's so mid, it's just a burger. No, In-N-Out fills a niche. Is In-N-Out the best fast food burger you can get? No, it's not. Five Guys is probably the best one you can get. However, you do not get that quality anywhere else outside of In-N-Out for that price. A $5 cheeseburger in California is fucking absurd. That is so cheap compared to like literally everywhere else, and the food is fresh and the fries are okay. Okay? If you're gonna complain about In-N-Out, get your ass over to Five Guys and pay your $25. I don't want to hear you bitch about my people's food, okay? In-N-Out is good and it fills a purpose. It's not the best burger you'll ever have, but it's consistent, okay? It's consistent and it's good. It's not gonna blow your mind, but it's good. So stop coming here and being like, In-N-Out is so mid. I've had better burgers other places. Yeah, you probably paid $30. Okay? In-N-Out is like British food, but I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm so passionate about this. Whenever I see slander, I'm like, no, you don't understand the point. I literally went to In-N-Out with Ark. I was present when he tried In-N-Out for the first time. Hi Ryan, welcome. That is my rant, because I feel like every time I see somebody be like, In-N-Out is so mid, I'm like, no! You don't understand the place on the food chain that In-N-Out is. It serves a purpose, okay? Go to McDonald's if you want, like, something actually garbage, okay? So we don't do that here, welcome in. I like Zaxby's and Popeyes. Dude, I get a craving for Popeyes, like, every, like, couple months, and then I eat it, and then I'm like, I feel horrible, and then the cycle repeats. Like, 3 months later. McDonald's is so bad. Dude, fucking McDonald's pisses me off because, like, again, McDonald's, we used to be a country, okay, guys? McDonald's used to have a place where, like, you were like, okay, there's no other options. Like, I can survive off of McDonald's. It's cheap, right? Like, I'm gonna accept the fact that it's gonna be, like, mid to bad, but I'm not gonna, like, spend a shitload of money. Tell me why. Tell me why. A 10-piece chicken McNugget meal in Southern California is $12 to $15. Eat my entire ass. I'm not paying $12 for chicken sludge breaded in cardboard. Are you smoking crack? Like, I'm not doing that. I could maybe accept it for, like, I don't know, like $6, $7 with, like, fries and a drink. Sure. $12? What universe are you living in? I'd rather go to In-N-Out. It's half the price. Oh my god. I'm very passionate about this. I will admit, having tried In-N-Out in both California and Texas, it's no, dude. The California In-N-Outs are leagues better than the ones outside of California. So if you've had In-N-Out outside of California and you were like, it's not that good, try it in California. It's actually way better. I just had the Popeyes one-piece meal. How was it? Was it good? Was it good? Well, what does the lemonade taste like? Yeah, I think that, like, genuinely, some of these fast food places, like, deserve to go out of business for the amount of stuff, like, the amount of money they're charging for, like, a like, genuinely awful product. Lemonade is very sweet. What flavor is it, though? Because it's, like, purple, right? Like, it's supposed to be after, like, the fruit, like, the gum fruit, but, like, what exactly does it taste like? The last purple drink I tried from a fast food place was, like, borderline undrinkable. And it was the Taco Bell Midnight Baja Blast. That was, like, it was so bad. I had to, like, stop drinking it. Like, I couldn't even, like, finish the drink. I was like, that shit is so bad. Like, ugh, God. Grimace Shake? No, dude, the Grimace Shake was better, I thought. Like, the Grimace Shake wasn't good, but it was definitely better than the Midnight Baja Blast. It's supposed to taste like pineapple, blue raspberry, and orange, but I think the orange stands out. Blue raspberry is a crazy flavor for lemonade. That sounds like a little bit overstimulating with all of those flavors, because they're like, Popeye's lemonades are so sweet. I like the mango one, but like, even I, like, sometimes I drink it and I'm like, holy shit, I can't have another one of these for like a couple months. Like, this is too much. Yeah, it sounds way too sweet. I decided to not go fight for my life for the promo box. Okay, but you could have gone and sold it, though. Be a scalper. Be evil. Sell the bento box. Actually, you know what's morally correct? Sell the bento box to a scalper at an insane markup, and then when they don't sell, laugh at them. Oh, they're doing it online? Okay, then never mind. There's no point. It is kind of cute. I won't lie. I think it's cute. I don't eat fast food very often, but I am unfortunately quite weak to limited like food events and like little like collab things. It's like part of the reason why I think I had like a whole conversation a while back with you guys about like VTuber collabs or like Japanese convenience stores and like anime collabs and collab cafes and stuff. Like, I think that stuff is so fun. Like, sue me, I like a little treat with my favorite anime character on it from time to time, you know? I think it's cool. But I don't eat a lot of fast food like otherwise, though. Have you guys, I've been like somewhat interested in trying the like K-pop Demon Hunter meal. Like, I don't really care about K-pop Demon Hunters like as a whole. It was like an okay movie. It was, you know, it's good for animation, right? So I'm happy about that. But I'm intrigued that they brought the like McDonald's Asia like shaker fries to the US. And that's what I want to try, is those fries. I heard the sauces were good. The purple one, Genu's demon nut, kind of scares me a little bit. It looks a little bit terrifying, I won't lie. But I want to try the fries. I think the fries would be good. Yeah, the Genu sauce is like purple sludge, guys. Hold on, let me show you. Genu sauce. McDonald's. It is actually horrendous. Hold on. I'm gonna just like grab some random person's like screenshot from TikTok. We'll do this, guys, because this one looks more realistic. Look at this. Like, the like color, it looks like the you know that like episode from SpongeBob where like they have the gray sludge in the Krabby Patty. It's vaguely looks like that. And I'm gonna go turn my fan on. Hold on. It's called Demon Sauce. No, not the Pretty Patty, the like mass-produced Krabby Patties. Wait, Polo, you tried it? What does it taste like? Because I look at that and I'm like, yeah, that shouldn't taste like anything good. It's good? What the fuck? Hold on. What does this taste like? Let's see. Mustard-based dipping sauce with a tangy, spicy kick. Purple mustard. Purple mustard. Demon nut? That's just what they call my normal. Anyway. Remember this Szechuan sauce era? Don't even remind me, man. I miss the like I know it's not nice to laugh at people on the internet, but like I miss the crashes. You stood in line? What is wrong with you? There's something wrong with you, man. You know what? I understand why you became a VTuber fan now. I don't know why they made it so thick. I never tried it. It just didn't sound good to me, honestly. Anytime I insult Archon, I can just be like, guys, I'm farming clips for YouTube. Guys, I'm insulting my editor. I'm farming clips for YouTube. Was that the same era as the Starbucks unicorn? Oh, I tried that one. It was not good. But also, I am a Frappuccino hater. I think that they are vile. So I wasn't really the target audience for that. Like, at all. But yeah, it was kind of vile, I won't lie. There was also like a zombie Frappuccino and it had like chia seeds in it. Okay, I'm gonna go pee really fast. So I'm gonna put you guys on BRB since there's ads running, and I'll be right back. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, okay? Be good little chat bears. Guys, I want in and out. Shandal, thank you for the 100 bits. I got that notification in my Twitch things, but not my stream elements. Dude, what is going on with my alerts? Ugh. My god, what is happening? Did the sound alert even play? Now that I see that. Did you get scamaged? I'm so sorry. Hold on. Here, I will give the people what they want. Hold on. Oh, it logged me out. That's so cool. Oh my god, why does everything log me out? Okay. I love that for me. Okay, hold the phone. Why? Why broken? Refresh browser source. Are you gonna let me fart on stream? There we go. Sorry, the sound alerts got a little nervous. It was a little bit fart shy. It just needed a second. What? Sniffer? Yo. 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 Wrong website. I think, you know, I think way too much about that lady who sold her farts as NFTs. What is she doing? Actually, fart NFT lady. What is her name? Hold on. Oh, she was a 90-day fiance? What? Stephanie Matto. What is she doing? She has 7.5 million likes on TikTok, 200k followers. Let's look at her Instagram. She posts Instagram reels. Is the fart NFT better or worse than just bathwater? Both seem like a shipping nightmare for biohazard reasons. Okay. Chaotic neutral take here. But I think if you are fully willing to purchase a fart NFT, you deserve to lose that money. I'm sorry. Like, I think if you are willing to shell out the cash for a personalized fart NFT, you deserve to lose that money. So, do I think what she did was bad? Probably not. I fake. Do you like your bandana that I drew? But yeah, I think about her pretty often because I'm like, how do you like pivot from that? So what's up with fart NFTs? Okay, so there's this lady back in like 2022 at the height of like the NFT craze that sold custom fart NFTs and apparently put herself in the emergency room because she was eating too much fiber. And I was like, I think about her because I'm like, what compels one? Like, what compels one to do that, you know? But like, honestly, like, I know that back in the like during the craze, it was like obviously like there's obviously moral issues with selling NFTs, but like looking back at NFTs, it is so much tamer than AI. It is so much tamer than what we got like 2 years later. And if you are stupid enough to buy a fart NFT, get your bag, queen. Like I think it's fine. I think it's fine that she did that. Obviously, NFTs are stupid and bad, but like, you know. Is a better way... I feel like there's a better way to fart more than risking it with too much fiber. That shit gets dangerous, like just get an air pump. Okay, but what I don't understand is if you're selling fart NFTs, first of all, you're already selling these to people who are like probably a little bit stupid. What is stopping you from recording like, let's just say, a sound library of sorts of like 5 to 8 farts and then going into editing software, which is free, by the way, and either pitching them up, pitching them down, editing them, stitching them together. Like, you have to be economical about this. It's like she managed to do this in like the least economical way possible. Like, why didn't she just like fart like 8 times on mic and then just like edit them? Like, isn't there like a mathematical like maximum amount of combinations you can make with like a certain amount of like base numbers? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like there's like hundreds of combinations you could make with that. Thousands probably. Like, I imagine you could probably do the same with like a sound library of 8 farts. You know, she was not like min-maxing this enough. So she injured herself. Workplace injury at the fart NFT factory. Oh my god. You know, if I was her and I was making money doing that, I probably would also sell my fart NFTs online. I'm not above that. Like, it is probably, or at least like sound clips. I would prefer not to sell NFTs, but like I just think that like there are worse ways to make money. There are worse ways to make money, and I feel like fart NFTs are pretty low on the tier list of like bad ways to make money. I'm doing Tachanka's drawing, but I'm taking a little bit of liberty here. I hope this is okay. I'm gonna turn him into Chat Bear. But yeah, I feel like scamming people online got so much worse after like AI became like consumer, like usable by consumers. Just like sell feed pics, like you don't got to get the fart reputation. Foot freaks are already be out there shilling. After you're done with the sub doodles, will you start making dom doodles? Let's just say my Patreon's launching at the end of this month. Or sometime in May. I'm just gonna use that pun as a plug. How about that? Hi, Mondo, welcome. Just like selfie pics, like, you don't gotta get the fart reputation, foot freaks already be out there shilling. No, but like the thing is though, right? I know women who have like tried to get into selling feet pics, and the market is like super like oversaturated. Like there's a lot of people trying to sell feet pics. Like I feel like when the economy's bad, like more people are probably trying to sell feet pics online now. Cause it's like people's like preconceived notion about that is like, oh, it's easy. Like I'll just do it and people will pay. Like, no, you have to like find a, like, you have to find your audience, you know? Mondo, thank you for the sub. Are we having a good day? Yes, we've been talking about fart NFTs and In-N-Out Burger. Feet pics are a recession indicator. I can't speak. But yeah, there's like people like think that it's way easier to do than it actually is. But like you have to have an audience. It's the same with OnlyFans. Like everybody's like, oh my god, like all these bitches online, they all have OnlyFans and they make so much easy money. No, you have to have like, you have to basically be a successful content creator. To like have a successful OnlyFans, or you have to have like a prior audience. Because like who's gonna buy it if nobody knows who you are, you know? Plebeians don't understand the effort that goes into a good foot pic. Sounds like somebody's speaking from experience. But I agree though, like I'm not a foot person, but like you have to know your audience, right? Like you have to know the ins and outs of like what does well and what people like. And if you're not willing to engage on that level with it, like you're not going to sell anything, you know? Got to do the marketing and the footwork to reach people. Yes. This is true. This is true. Oh God. Spreading the word through word of mouth to only friends and family seems like a bad business practice, especially if it works. Well, yeah, there's like what are you supposed to do? Like, plus, like, if people are like, I don't know, I feel like if you are like trying to engage with like a very, I don't want to say involved fetish because like feet guys are like, okay, I'm gonna make a comparison. And I mean this in the most loving way possible. Like, this is not me being like, I don't like them, because feet guys are, I love them. I think they're so funny. But feet guys are like the vegans of like people who talk about their fetishes. Like if somebody's a foot guy, like you know they're a foot guy. You know what I mean? Like, I hope you guys get what I'm saying. Because like if you like if somebody's a foot guy, like they're gonna tell you, like you're gonna find out because they can't shut the fuck up about it. So like it's the same, like I feel like you have to engage with people like that and like engage on their level of like enthusiasm if you want to make money. Like you can't just like phone it in. They'll know, the feet guys will know if you're phoning it in and grifting off of their like their fetish, because like they'll only respect those who are willing to be real feet freaks like them. So like when people are just go like, oh my god, all these e-thoughts, they go online and they sell feed pics and they make so much money. No, you have to, if you want to actually make money doing feed pics, you have to like, you have to actually try and you have to engage with the feed guys. Anyway, that's my joke and my thought about all of that. Like, I will never do that, but I do know how like marketing works, you know, with that sort of thing. Like Fortnite freak. No half-assing. No half-assing when it comes to foot pics. It's not easy money. You have to commit. It's the same reason you can't just get into furry art for the money. Feet freaks can tell when the soul isn't in there, pun intended. I'm learning something about you guys today. There's an artist that I've wanted to commission for such a long time that draws such good feet. And I feel like my design is conducive to good foot art. But you're gonna have about 400 clips from this VOD. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I haven't been able to get a commission from them, and I really want it. Like, I don't even like feet, but this guy's art is so good that I want the foot art from this guy. It's so good. Brother, you told me you can clip this one if you want, because I'll clip Bewitching Banter. I'm trying to, let me see if I can find them for you, actually, just to show you what I'm talking about. Oh, I opened Skeb and that's just boobs. All right, sick. Problem is, I follow too many people on Twitter. So it's hard for me to find the artist. How do you see, like, if somebody that you... Wait, is it this person? Oh my god, I think I found them. Okay, I'm gonna try to find foot art that isn't NSFW. I don't think any of these are really NSFW, but like... Oh, that one is. Never mind. Okay, hold on. What's a good example to show you guys? Is it this one, maybe? Or maybe this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, this one. Here. This is the artist that I was talking about. I want to commission them. I haven't been able to. But yeah, that's the artist I've been wanting. It's been like 2 years at this point, I think. Because their art is just so good. But that is an example of like somebody who's like in it to win it, you know? Like they're not in it to like for the money, they're in it for the love of the game. You feel me? Is Fish Guy open for comms? I haven't checked, actually. But yeah, I know this guy, he like mainly draws feet, but like they're so good. Sorry, I am looking at my playlist. If you couldn't tell, I have my Hololive playlist on. Okay, I'll probably switch it though after this. And nope, couldn't tell at all. Hi, Temna. Listen, can I listen to my Oshis in peace? Thank you. My Oshis, Kiwawa, and Hoshomarin. I feel like I've shared many a take today between In and Out and feet pics. Oh yeah, have you guys seen the womb ASMR thing? I'm a fan of the green creature myself. Hell yeah. Yeah, which, I mean, maybe a crazy thing to say. I low-key would feel more comfortable doing that than like normal ASMR. Which I know makes no sense, but like, I don't know. Hi, Maiden. Can we get a shout out for the Maiden, please. I don't know. I feel like I would like so many VTubers are like so good at like fan service and ASMR, and they do it like every so often. Their fans are like, oh my god, thank you for this meal. And I think I would just like catch on fire. It's because of it's because of the no mouth sounds, and also like you don't have to say anything. I think that's part of it. Like you don't have to say anything. So to me, like that's less, I don't know why, it's just less embarrassing, which makes no sense, but I guess my mind is a strange place. Welcome to my dark and twisted fantasy, aka womb ASMR. Like, I don't think I could do ASMR unless I was like reading a story. I would do it if chat like really wanted it, but I don't feel like I would be good at it because I don't listen to ASMR myself. So it's like the feet pick thing. It's like stolen valor because like I don't listen to ASMR. I don't like ASMR. So I feel like if I did it, it would be stolen valor, you know? I missed the intro, but I'm always down to be a whisper talking ASMR not enjoyer. I was saying that I would be somehow more comfortable doing womb ASMR than like actually normal ASMR or like RP ASMR. Because I don't listen to ASMR, so I just feel like it would be stolen, like it would be stolen valor, you know? But I do know that like VTuber fans love when their Oshis do ASMR, so. Yeah, I have a misophonia, so I don't listen to ASMR like at all. I have a hard time with mouth noises. So I wouldn't even know what makes good ASMR in the first place. I do like soap crushing, that's cool, but like mouth noises are hard for me. Oh, you also have misophonia. Okay, so you understand. Like I get like the heebie-jeebies when I hear ASMR. Like I can't do it. RP ASMR, your art teacher yells at you for not being able to draw a perfect circle. RP ASMR, your favorite VTuber flames you for breaking her Mythic Plus key in World of Warcraft. If someone talks in a tone I can't understand or has a high feedback and weird mic quality, I get so irrational. Okay, yeah, I have a hard time with like I drink a lot of water on stream, which by the way, Krabs, it makes me happy that you like my streams because that means I'm keeping the mouth noises off the mic for most of the time. I have a hard time when people start talking and their mouth is dry and there's like that smack noise when they start speaking. That is like, to me, one of the hardest things to like sit through. Cause it just is every fucking sentence is just that. And obviously like 95% of the time they're not like aware that it's happening. And it happens when I speak too. Obviously. But I feel like a dick if I point it out. But that is hard for me. Especially if like they have their mic really close to their mouth. ASMR needs to be recorded a certain way for me, or they need to be right next to the mic. Otherwise, it doesn't interest me. Yeah, yeah, I feel like it would be stolen valor. I'll read you guys a story, but I even feel like normal RP would be easier than ASMR RP. Those 3DO mics have the weirdest feedback. and you can just hear it whenever someone starts talking because the air pushing into the condenser causing a spike. That's not just you, and I don't have misophonia. That's fair though, because I feel like it's an unwanted, unexpected noise. Because I always say to people who like want to be streamers, I'm like, your stream quality, like the visuals don't matter if your audio quality is dog ass or like irritating. Also, welcome in. Like I think that people vastly underrate like people's willingness to stick around if the audio is bad. Because a good chunk of people like aren't actively watching the stream. It's like second monitor content for them. So yeah. Yeah. Bad to have a vintage mic on set. Well, that's why like when I do the funny mic, like I don't use it all the time or like for a super long time because I know it can be like really irritating for people. Like it's funny for like 5 to 10 minutes and then anything more than that is just annoying. I hate being that kind of judge, but the first thing I check for when I look at a new creators is voice compatibility and audio quality. That is so fair though. Like audio is like one of the harder things when it comes to streaming. Like it took a very long time for me to like kind of get to a place where I felt comfortable with like my mic setup. But like as a streamer, if you're not willing to like self-audit your VODs, like you're gonna have a lot of issues. Guilty leveling my demon hunter. Yeah, but like I feel like a lot of streams are all like second monitor content, you know, like there is very rarely a stream that I feel is like first monitor like locked in content, you know? Like I'm self-aware. I know that I am second monitor content. You know? I've only listened to ASMR like twice, but I got bored like 5 minutes in. From what I understand, people either listen to ASMR to jork it or go to sleep. So I think that's okay. Or like relax. So. Well, that's why I added the relax part at the end there. But there's a lot of like jorking it ASMR. Hi, Millhouse, welcome. I don't like a lot of ASMR stuff. The tism, yeah, it's just for me it's the misophonia, so I completely understand. Which I'm not saying that to judge people. Like, more power to you. Like, hell yeah, bro. But I do like the soap cutting ASMR. That is nice. Soap cutting is just cooking. No, but the texture. The texture, though. I like the texture. They don't get that with food. I gotta find chat bear ref. Also, chat, if you are new here and you haven't joined the Discord, please do so. We are trying to grow the community over there. It's the best place to hang out with me, the community, and get updates on when I'm streaming next and other content that I'm posting as well. It's very active in there. Get in there. Chop of no. Hold on. I gotta show you the specific kind. It's a very specific kind of soap. Hold on. I gotta find a specific video. Soap crushing. There's a very specific type of soap. This is a 4-hour video. Holy shit. I'm gonna like slowly scrub through this, see if I can find something. It's like the flaky soap. Yeah. No, not quite this though. Where's the other? I have my desktop audio muted, right? Yeah, okay. Hold on, chat. I'm finding you soap crushing ASMR. So you know what I'm talking about. Is it flaky soap crushing ASMR? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. Like, no. Okay. Where's my OBS? I think I have a window capture in here. Window. Oh. Hi, Fred. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Hold on, I gotta pause Spotify. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. It's so nice. Like, this is... Oh, yeah. This is just... This specific kind of soap. Like, it just feels like it cleans my brain out, you know? I don't know. It's just so... Oh, it's so nice. Hi, Jin. There are some that are, like, flakier that I can't find. But it's, like, different layers of this, like, tiny little... Like... The soap specific... Wait, hold on. Okay, this, like... It's... I've seen, like, ASMR with, like... This outer layer, like, a bunch of these, like... packed together. Like, that is the kind of, like, soap crushing ASMR that, like, actually gets me. Like, most other kinds I can't do it. But I feel like it cleans my brain out, so I can jive with that one. For sure. Can we get a shout out for Jin if we haven't already, by the way? The visual... Yeah, that's... I think it's probably just the way that people's brains are wired, honestly. He's like... ASMR is a no for me, unless it's that. What's the command for doodles? Exclamation mark subdoodle. Or it's pinned to sub rewards in Discord. Who did you marry in Harvest Moon? I've never played Harvest Moon before. I was an Animal Crossing kid only. Who do you marry in Stardew Valley? I also haven't played Stardew Valley. It just didn't really capture me, so I just have never played it. I've played maybe like 2 hours of it, and I was kind of like, eh, whatever. But that's just personal taste. Who did you marry in World of Warcraft? I wish Illidan, but he's gone to get the milk, so. Who did you marry in Kingdom Hearts? I've never played Kingdom Hearts. Stuck on Argus. He's in like baby jail with Sargeras right now. Who did you marry IRL? It was me, chat. Sorry to inform you, but that was not real. I'm sorry, Millhouse. IRL Sugiyaoki, obviously. Yeah, just in your dreams. I'm sorry. But I don't think the Coven would want to marry me. I don't think I bring very much to the table besides tax liability. I don't really like tax liability and like student loans. That's like kind of it. How does your WoW house coming along? I'm still homeless. I'm still homeless. I'd marry Barry just to divorce her. Sounds like somebody forgot the prenup. Pay up, buddy. Pay up. Would it be homeless in Final Fantasy 14? Just saying. Yeah, but then I would have to pay. I'd have to play Final Fantasy 14, and I don't want to do that. No shade, but I'm all right. What if we consolidated our student loans? You're bucking every convention I had of you being a basic Starbucks K-pop stan. No, dude. Listen, I don't K-pop post very often. Okay, actually, last night was the first time I've ever K-pop posted in probably years, because I'm like an old K-pop stan, like Gen 2 K-pop stan. And I stay in my lane, and I love my idols in SHINee, and that's kind of it. Like I don't associate with K-pop fans for that exact reason, because they don't represent like the way that I consume that media. I'll marry Bear to take on her loans and debt and then free of all her worries. Why are you being wholesome? I feel like there's a catch here. Well, at least I'm desirable to somebody. Gen 2 K-pop stand, I can hear the bones cracking from here. You know, my bones may be loud, but at least I have a frontal lobe. At least I have a frontal lobe, and my idol played at Coachella on Sunday, and I'm so happy. Bear, can you be the best man at my wedding? Sure. I can write a speech. Is it fully developed? I am 25. Forever. So yes, it is fully developed. I'm 25 forever. So witches don't age past 25. Is that how it goes? Yeah. Yeah. When you're me, that's how it goes. Someday I'll turn 30, but I'm 25 for the foreseeable future. Just because you shop at Forever 21 doesn't make it so. See, the thing is, Forever 21 is gone. It went out of business, guys. So you can't even make that joke. I feel like if you still think you can shop there, you're old. Yep, 25 forever. If you have crippling debt, why not move to North Korea? Genuinely, what are they gonna do? My debt is not that bad. For an art school graduate, I actually have a pretty normal amount of college debt. I was smart with it. Don't worry, guys. I'm embracing being old man. The white strands will turn to salt and pepper and be attractive again soon. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like older men, so... Donna bro, your new house sounds cursed somehow. I hope it is normal soon. Actually, need to use a touch of gray helps immensely. Didn't you just say you were bald? I don't think you can use that on bald. A touch of bald. I have hats for hair. I'll just use a gray hat. I don't even think bald is bad. Like, I feel like dudes are like, oh my god, my life is over, I'm bald. No, you just have to commit. You have to commit to being bald, and women will find you attractive. Like, I feel like teetering on that line of like not accepting it is like worse. I'm just worried I got lumpy skull disease. It's probably fine. Just don't wear over the head headphones, and I think it fixes itself, right? Yeah, it's like you either got to start using Rogaine or you got to go full bald. Like, you have to commit, you know? And I say that out of love. Like, I don't think losing your hair is like a bad thing. Like, it happens to a lot of guys. But like, you have to decide, like, okay, am I going to try to like salvage this and like help my hair grow back and like use minoxidil, or am I going to like go full bald, you know? You gotta commit, you know? Anything could be under there, just like my beard. Who knows what my jawline looks like? I haven't seen it. Dude, I have a video. Okay, so Papa Bear has always had a beard. My mom had never seen him without a beard, right? And they've been married for like 30 years at this point. And over COVID, Papa Bear shaved his beard for the first time because he wanted to make sure like a mask would like go over his face better. And he didn't tell my sister. So Sister Bear, like he had shaved and I saw it and I was like, what the fuck? Like put it back. But he didn't tell Sister Bear and he was sitting at the kitchen table and I have this video of Sister Bear walking out, seeing my dad and looking at him and going, ah, and running into the hallway. And like covering her eyes. It's so funny. It wasn't even that bad. It was just weird because it was like our whole lives with him with a beard, you know? Yeah, I would show it to you guys if I could, but I can't show it to you guys. It is very funny though. I gotta move some stuff around here. Yeah, I'm a beard enjoyer personally. Just make sure you wash your face because if you kiss somebody with a beard and you don't clean it well enough, you can give them acne. Fun fact for those of you who have beards. Well, is it a fun fact? I don't know. Does that count as a fun fact? Probably. Not so fun for the person on the receiving end though. My friend found a dead ant in his beard. See, this is why you have to wash your face and your beard. I gotta make some of these smaller, I think, just because I need more of these to fit on here. This is the not so fun part about subdoodles, is trying to get everything to fit on the sheet. Couldn't imagine keeping a gross beard. I had to touch it the most. I gotta keep it clean. Do they? I feel like you gotta treat it like your hair on your head, you know? Obviously, I don't have a beard, so I can't really speak from experience, but minus that one clip of me talking about, like, bush hair and beard hair being the same thing. That, for whatever reason, kind of went viral on TikTok. Just a little. Always shampoo the beard. If you have a long beard, definitely need beard oil. Yeah, you gotta, like... It's like a commitment. Why is this on this playlist? What the fuck, Spotify? Okay. Sure. Wait, did the majority of the coven have a beard? Can we have a poll going? Like, can we do beard or no beard? I just shaved mine. Fuck. Okay, -1 bearded coven member. Let's find out. Please vote. This is very important. Hi, Fron. Mine's nuanced because it grows quickly. I have to shave like every 5 to 6 days. Sounds like a pain. But also, I have to shave my legs, so that's... What the heck? We're 83%. What the heck? Oh my god, we are... You guys are so bearded. That's crazy. Beard. Baird. Bear. Baird. Baird. Maybe when we have Namimi on, we'll do a poll and see, like... Actually, wait, let me do a just found out 80% of people in my stream right now have a beard. Other VTubers, please ask your community and see what percentage of your fans have beards. This is for science. Cheeky Lemon, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I hope you had a really good stream. What were you up to? For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Bear, professional character designer turned art witch VTuber with magical drawings. Let me color your world. And I'm doing doodles for my Twitch subs. Every 3 months you are subbed at tier 1 gets you a doodle, or every month at tier 3 gets you a doodle here at my channel. It's just a little thing I do to give back to my subscribers, and I just yap and I draw, and it's fun. And we are doing a poll for science to see what percentage of my people in this stream right now have a beard, and it's way, way higher than I thought. I feel like it's higher than most of the things. Shaving is such a hassle. I think it's geographical, though. A lot of people in California are clean shaven. I would say, like, I think it's either even or like 60% are clean shaven, at least in my experience. Like, most of my male friends like don't have a beard. Like my IRL ones, at least. Part of the no beard crowd. Let's go! Small but mighty minority. I need texture. Testosterone. Well, I mean, VTuber chats are mostly male. Like, I mean, actually, no, not even just VTuber chats. Stream chats are mostly male because more men watch Twitch than women. Obviously, women can have facial hair too, but, you know, I'm just speaking in broad strokes here. Sorry to raid and run, but I gotta eat. No worries. Please go get some food. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. I've seen you stream with Teeny before. I said, oh, that's really sweet. I love Teeny. Thank you so much. Also, Lemon's community, what was your favorite part of their stream today? Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate. Yeah, it's 80% flat. That's so interesting. We should run this again in Discord. Wait, I'm gonna run this again in Discord. Hold on. This is so important. At everyone, do you have a beard? Yes or no? Please vote. This is for science. Poll. Beard? No. 24 hours. Only important at everyone's. Yeah, this and also me killing that cricket. Guys, I want to do another karaoke stream, but my parents are here and I never get to practice any new songs. I want to sing more, guys. Every time I hear this song, I'm like, fuck, I want to cover this. And then I'm like, wait, covers cost money. What counts? Any kind of beard. Any kind of beard. How's recording been going? Not super good. I will be honest. I only got to record for like 2 hours, and the song that I'm trying to cover is like quite hard. I like I get like nervous, and my parents, like, I love my parents, but they comment when I sing, and it makes me so like, I'm like, fine, I guess I just won't say anything. Like, I won't record if you're here, you know, sort of thing. So like like, trust me, I want to get more done, but I can't. Yeah, and I don't even like, obviously, like, it's just because they kind of don't understand like how recording works. They're like, why did you sing that so many times? Because A, I'm singing in a different language, and B, like, if I'm recording a song, it needs to sound good. I just saw the announcement, and I have to let you know I just shaved my beard. Okay, I think you should vote yes if you normally have a beard. But if you just shaved it and you normally have a beard, vote yes. If you don't normally have a beard, or you got rid of your beard for like long term, get rid of it. Like, say no. Also, hi Azimath, welcome. How are you? Are you guys excited for Oshi Uplink? For those of you who are going. This is so saturated. What the hell? I'm in 2 concerts, guys. Back to back. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that they were back to back. I don't think there's any merch of me. But if you see merch of my friends, I know there's Sugi merch. I know there's gonna be Mimi merch. I know there's gonna be coffee merch. If you see that, please pick it up. Support my friends. I want artists to make money off of their fan merch. Excited to hear about it. Trapped at home. Don't worry, they'll have recordings up. They will be on YouTube later. Also, hi for Alligator, welcome. Singing fun. I feel like I've improved a lot over the last couple months as well. Kato's concert like forced me to improve, basically. So the thing, I don't have any facial hair. I hate having facial hair that is fair. I just thought that like 80% was like so high out of like the amount of people we have here. I haven't been fully shaved in like 4 years. I feel like if I was a dude, I would probably also have a beard because shaving every couple days sounds awful. I mean, it is because I do shave, but like, I'm gonna be so honest, like I could never be one of those girls who like shaves all the time. I only really shave if I'm wearing something like that requires me to. Like in the winter, I'm just like, fuck it, bro. Like I don't care. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I feel like the Discord poll will be more accurate. Like if I'm going out more, yeah, I'll shave more, but like if I'm being a creature at home, like why would I do that? Actually, there's a reason to in summer because of heat regulation. Like if you shave your legs, fun fact, you get colder. Because your body hair, in fact, does keep you warm. If I was a girl, I would have taken the small personal loan and went through laser contraction till I didn't need to. I genuinely want to do that for my arms. Like, I'm not super, like, hairy, obviously, but, like, because you guys have seen my arms. But, like, if I could, like, save money by going through laser, like, on my armpits and my arms, I feel like I would save so much money and so much headache. Because, like, buying razors is, like, oh, it's so expensive, bro. And it's also, like, a waste of plastic, too, as well. Oh, there he goes. So much progress today. Is using a metal safety razor where you replace the blade an option? Yes, but they're expensive. And also, a lot of the, like, they're also not easily accessible either. Like, I don't think they market those towards women. So, like, I would buy one if I had the money, right? But I think most women, like, don't even know that's an option. To be honest with you. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. Have a fun session, Soulspark. I get my razors for like 0.5 euro. Yeah, women's razors. I'm gonna just like look up Target right now. Target women's razors. Disposable women's razors are which obviously there's no difference between men and women's razors most of the time. Just one is more for body hair and one is more for facial. So Venus Extra Smooth with 2 refills is $14. Venus Sensitive Women's Disposable Razors 3-pack, $8. Yeah, they are a scam. I think having the extra little bit of like lubricant on them can actually be nice. But a good chunk of them are actually just way too expensive and kind of a scam. All right. Next is long legs. Wanted me to draw fruit. Fruit. Which any specific fruit or just whatever? Just looking at it, it seems like they differ in some ergonomics and blade positioning, which is important, but not to the point where they should be that much more expensive. Yeah, exactly. Like there's some that I think are worth, like obviously they're for body hair, not for facial hair, which I think is helpful, like to stop you from like cutting yourself. But it gets to a point where like it's just a little bit stupid. There you go. How do I draw, Chad? I don't know what I'm doing. I switched to an electric razor? How draw? I don't know. Draw hard. I didn't know what I'm doing. Oh no, she has like elf ears. Finally had pants show up in a world quest. Time to upgrade for my dude. I had a 198 ring until like last week. It was, and we were progging heroic. It was so sad. It was so sad. But I got the ultra rare like Crown of the Cosmos necklace in my like weekly box. So I got a hero piece necklace with like 200 haste on it. It was insane. I got so lucky. I don't know how I got that lucky, but we'll take that. I am not complaining. I'll be opening my first vault stuff tomorrow, so hoping it's something good. I'm hoping I get a trinket. I really need a trinket, like really bad. Because mine are awful at the moment. I have one okay one. I just need one more, like, I need Veilgors, like, please. I need it so bad. Have you done heroic on your druid? Yes. We were progging. We almost killed Crown, but my tank got knocked off the map. We literally, on the kill poll, he got fucking knocked off the map. It was so sad. I was like, what are you doing? So we didn't clear, but it's okay. We'll get it this week. We'll get it this week. Blame Blizzard. If Disc wasn't dog, you could have leaped to faith. The crazy thing is, Disc is a good, like, it's a good class. It just feels like shit to play. Like, that's the crazy thing. It's like not good in Mythic Plus, but it's insanely good in Raid, which pisses me off because it feels horrible to play at the moment. Blizzard, fix my class design. I mean, at this point, though, I've, like, fully committed to playing Resto Druid for at least this tier. I should check out Preservation at some point. It seems pretty fun. Isn't it, like, really good in Raid? Or did that change? I tuned back into stream from work because I saw the tweet about 80% of the current chat having beards, and I say me too. The Coven is just bearded, like, generally. 50 people voted in this? Oh my god. 67%! 67! 67! Yeah, out of 51 votes, 67% of the votes have a beard. 67. I just bit right on the highway. Did a bit of the 6-7. On the highway. Oh my god, did you guys see that thing about Epic Games and Disney trying to make an extraction shooter? Like, it was a leak, I'm pretty sure, so, like, I don't want to say it's true, but, like, I saw it on Twitter and I was like, brother. What are we doing? Like, are we like so for real right now? Can't even get people to play, like, Marathon. You think people who like Disney are gonna play an extraction shooter? Like, what are we smoking? Mickey Mouse shooting people would be a fun play. I don't think it would be Mickey Mouse. I genuinely think it would probably be Marvel. It would probably be Marvel and like I don't even know. Yeah, when does Mouse PI come out? I want to play it. That's like really soon, right? This week? Okay. Next week we'll play. We'll play next week. No, you're good. You're good. I can't fucking draw. Hold on. It will flop if we can't play Goofy. I think it'll just flop in general. Like, I think there's only so many people who are willing to play an extraction shooter, and they are not those who are going to be like, oh my god, Disney characters in my video game. I hope it runs well on the Switch too. I need more reasons to use it. Guys, if you're playing Tomodachi Life 2, you should put me in it. You should put me on your island and make me do silly stuff. I want to play so bad. I'm trying to see, does she have like a scar? Oh, she does. She has like a like I drew her eyes like so huge. Oh well. Yeah, this is your subtoodle. I'm gonna do these pupils. I don't like them. What happens when I'm locked in playing Expedition 33? Guys, I still haven't finished the game. I still haven't finished Expedition 33. You know, I don't want to like say I don't like it, but it's like, I get that there's more, but it's not like, it's not really grabbing me. I'm gonna be so honest, and I'm in act, I'm like at the end of act, I think I'm past act 2 at this point. Like, I get that I need to get to the end of it, but like, man. I feel like enough time has passed where I can be fully honest about my thoughts about it so far, but I feel like people take any criticism towards that game personally, so it might not be worth. You got this, Bear? It's not, it's the game is just like easy. It's just not very challenging. So I'm finding it not very engaging. The story's fine, but it's like not so enthralling that I like need to know what happens next. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna finish it. It's just like I've realized that I've kind of run out of steam with it. But I need to finish it so I can unsub from Game Pass. This is why I don't really play turn-based games in general. I feel like it hit me whenever it tried, so you just might be stuck on the French barrier. It limits all enjoyment. I generally get if the story isn't keeping you there. No, well, okay, the way that I see it is like, the gameplay is nothing special. Like, and that sounds harsh, but it's, I mean, I feel like it's more so just like a vessel for the story, which is fine. But if I'm not like instantly hooked on the gameplay, it's going to be harder for me to like get through a game that's like really long and also story based, you know? Like the story is good so far, but it's nothing like so far to me very special, like where I haven't seen it being done before. So I'm going to finish it, but like I had to like take a minute to like do other things because it wasn't exactly like I wasn't like yearning to play it, you know, when I had the chance. Because I was like, if I'm gonna go play a turn-based game, I want to go play Mugenics. I want to go play Mugenics. Hi, Corgi. I'm talking about Expedition 33. Not particularly fan of turn-based combat. Okay. I'm gonna piss some people off. Brace yourself. So, as a dev, I think a lot of people want to make movies, but instead they make video games. There are a lot of turn-based games that exist that are just a vessel for a story. And people love to conflate story quality with gameplay quality. Literally, no, but the thing is about Kojima, though, he manages to use gameplay elements he does weird shit with gameplay, so he gets a pass, right? He does actual unique stuff. Like, shoving a game into, like, shoving a story into a turn-based game where you're not innovating or trying new things, there's nothing wrong with it. But to me, I don't find that particularly compelling because if I wanted to experience a story in a cinematic way, I wouldn't play a video game. You know? I'm not saying you're not valid for enjoying the game. You can, if you had fun, that's awesome. I don't think the gameplay systems in Expedition 33 are particularly bad, but they're not doing anything so revolutionary that I'm like, oh wow, I really want to play this game so I can like play the gameplay sections, you know what I mean? Like, if you compare it to a game like Mugenics is a turn-based game, but the combat is so fucking fun. The gameplay loop is so fun that I want to keep playing the game, not the story, you know? So I'm having that issue with Expedition 33 where like I'm sure the story is awesome, but the gameplay itself isn't exactly anything super special. It's Mario and Luigi but French with an early Final Fantasy overworld map with parrying. Like, it's fine, you know, it's nothing bad. It's just nothing super interesting. That's kind of how I feel about the game. And I know that, like, if you disagree with me, that's fine. I know people really enjoy the game because they resonated with the story, and that's okay. But I'm not gonna say like it's the most revolutionary game. So Paper Mario, but 3. It's Mario and Luigi, not Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi. But in Unreal Engine 5 and French. Has great voice acting though. I will say the acting is great. But I'm not exactly like foaming at the mouth to finish the game. You know what I mean? Well, and I don't mind JRPG story pacing. That's okay. I really, Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games, right? But I do think that like the gameplay critiques of Expedition 33 are pretty valid personally. Like I will admit I am not the biggest fan of turn-based games, but I also will recognize when it's done well. And I think that Expedition 33 is done okay. Not the best in the genre, you know? And I like story-based games. I think they're great, but you also have to like have a reason for your story to be a game and have the gameplay like prop up your narrative, you know? And maybe I'll eat my words. Maybe there'll be something in the gameplay that makes me eat my words and I'm like, wow, this really ties in well to the narrative, but like it's just fine gameplay wise. In my opinion. Because I'm not going to sit here and be like Expedition 33 is so awful. It's not. It's okay so far. The best part of it's the story and the voice acting. Imagine if this puts No. I feel like I've been like pretty reasonable. Like cuz I feel like people hate on that game just because it won a lot of awards. Do I think it deserved to win every award it got? Not really. But I do think like the criticism of it is a bit overblown. Because at the end of the day, like it's still Expedition 33 was a good thing for the industry. And I respect it on that front as well. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, it deserved nothing and I don't understand why people like it. And I get why people like it. Like, it's totally valid, you know? If you resonate with the story, like, that's great, you know? It's one of those things where, like, if it didn't draw you in... Well, so the thing is, it did draw me in. It drew me in at the beginning, and then once I hit, like, the midway to 3/4 point, I was kind of like, okay, like, where are we going with this? Like, you get, like, because the gameplay just got easier and easier the more that I played it. Which, obviously, I know some of the bosses are really difficult, but I increased the difficulty because I wasn't struggling at all. And I've been doing, like, a lot of the, like, the optional content as well. Like, the mini bosses and stuff on the map that were, like, too high level, I, like, still was able to beat them. Like, relatively easily. Because I can just, like, parrying is just so easy. Like, it trivializes a lot of the game. Sorry, it isn't a sequel crying game. I don't even count Umineko, like, Umineko is more of a novel than a game, if I'm being so honest. You don't make any decisions until, like, the last chapter. But I don't want to get into the whole argument of, like, are VN's games or not, because I don't want to give my opinion on that, so. She's too gamer for French people. Your parry slop is nothing to her. Maybe it's because I'm a rhythm game player. I don't know. Like, I do not struggle with the parrying. But I will finish it because I need to unsub from Game Pass. Every month I don't finish Expedition 33 is minus $15 in my bank account. I'm curious to respect your decision on the question. Well, I'm not a designer, so I'm not gonna like sit here and like harp on VNs being games or not, because like I think that like I don't wanna go through and like pull out fucking citations on like what makes a game and what doesn't, because I've taken classes on that. I'd just rather not have the argument, to be honest with you, because people get really pissed off when you say visual novels are not games. I think there's valid arguments on both ends, and I'm leaning towards the side that is like not really. But obviously I don't really care to like research my arguments, so I'm not going to do that, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day it doesn't matter. People are going to consider them games anyway, regardless of if like the argument is like no or yes. So it's kind of pointless. Hi Forg, welcome. Welcome. But with that being said, I do not consider Umineko to be a game, because it is mainly just a sound novel. Like Ryukishi even calls it a sound novel instead of a visual novel. Yeah, it is a pedantic thing to argue over, especially since VNs are not even like, they're not even that popular in the Western space anyway, so there's kind of no point in even having that argument, because most people don't even read visual novels in the first place, and I've only read like 4, so like I don't really feel like my opinion matters here. Personally, I don't consider VNs games if all you're doing is reading. If you don't have, the way that I see it is like, if there's no choices to be made in this, like, what's it called? Like in Umineko, there's no choices. In Higurashi, there's no choices, so therefore I don't consider them games. Even if there are choices, considering them a game is like kind of nebulous. But again, I don't really want to like sit here and argue over it, so that's kind of where I sit on it, to be honest. Like, there are a lot of things that just aren't worth arguing over, and like that is one of them. IMO. If the game is not mentally breaking my reason to live, I ain't playing it. Perhaps you should read Umineko. Perhaps you should read Umineko. It might not be a game, but it'll do that. I mean, Doki Doki did it. Doki Doki is a wonderful VN. It is not even half as traumatizing as Umineko. Barry, did you play Silent Hill F? No, but I really want to. I've never played a Silent Hill game, and I would like to play F, but like it was also $70. So, what is your brain rot game? It came out when I was finishing my degree, and it was $70, so I haven't played it yet. Plus, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to stream it, so I was kind of like, eh. Yeah, I didn't grow up with a PlayStation. I was a Nintendo kid only. My parents were like, games off the Nintendo are very violent and blah, 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 blah. So I only had a Wii for a very long time and a DS. So I missed out on Spyro. I missed out on Silent Hill. I missed out on Resident Evil. I missed out on, I ended up getting a PlayStation 3 later and an Xbox later, but I wasn't allowed to buy any any games for them. I missed out on Halo. I fixed that, but though. I missed out on. I'm trying to think. The Wii is pretty violent. So many kids died not using the wrist strap. See, I used the wrist strap because I was paranoid of getting yelled at if I accidentally threw my remote at the TV. So I just wore my strap. I'm trying to think of all the other franchises I missed out. I missed out on Tomb Raider. I missed out on trying to think. Yeah, I missed out on Metal Gear, but we're gonna fix that. I missed out on BioShock. I missed out on. She keeps that strap on. Some would say. I'm trying to think. What else was like really iconic for the Xbox? I didn't play COD. I've never played a COD game. I didn't play Battlefield. I own Mass Effect, haven't played them. I didn't play Star Wars, any of the Star Wars games. I haven't played Dragon Age. I just recently played Oblivion for the first time. I owned Skyrim, but wasn't allowed to play it. My parents, I told this story a million times, but my parents, they bought an Xbox 360, and they bought the version that came with, that came with Skyrim, and then they were like, you can't play it. We bought the version with Skyrim, but you can't play Skyrim. Like, okay, then why did you buy that version? Why? Yeah. Yeah. You should play Conker's Bad Fur Day on stream. Is that like available? Like, is that banned on Twitch? Is that allowed? I gotta throw out more tactics games since you've been liking Mugenics. But like, okay, the thing is, I like turn-based games if it warrants being a turn-based game and the gameplay is fun, right? Like, Mugenics is really good. I've been meaning to play Final Fantasy Tactics. What else? I like Mario and Luigi. Like, oh, okay, Conker's Bad Fur Day is not banned. I enjoy Chrono Trigger. I haven't beaten it, but Chrono Trigger is great. Yeah. Like, I don't hate turn-based games. I just think there's a lot of them that kind of just phone it in, to be honest. Okay. I should probably call it here. I want to keep yapping. But I gotta get more work done off stream. I want to keep yapping. Chrono Trigger is an absolute banger of a classic, but can wear you down if you're not super into it. I enjoyed it. I was like, all right, we've peaked here. No, I don't hate you. It's so I can get more work done before bewitching banter for Mimi and also finish my commissions. I have one that I've been working on for way too long. I need to get done. But I want to keep yapping. Ooh. I have to be responsible. I don't wanna. But that means I have more art for you guys tomorrow if I get it done tonight. Man. Okay, well, at least we were productive. We got 5 doodles done. It's pretty good. Especially since I was like uber yapping. When's the next stream? Wednesday. Schedule is up in Discord with timestamps and also on Twitter. Next stream is Wednesday. We are doing another episode of Bewitching Banter with Namimi Yane, Mimi Mouse. And then Jordex, thank you for the follow. If you don't know what Bewitching Banter is, it is my talk show where I bring on a VTuber and I interview them while I draw them, basically. It's a casual interview show. It is a lot of fun. We do chat submitted questions, so if you have any questions for me or my guest, be sure to join the Discord and click on the form link and put in a question. A stream after that is Friday. We're gonna be playing Half-Life 1 for the first time because I've never gotten a chance to play it. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I hope those of you who got sub doodles, enjoy them. Imagine Bear's next guest is Zen. I've been thinking about shooting my shot because she does follow me on Twitter, but I'm scared. But counterpoint, I'm scared. So just send it. I'll think about it. I have another guest I want to ask. That's another shoot my shot moment. So yeah, worst they can say is no or also nothing. So, you know. All right, y'all. Is it Yago? At Yago. What the fuck? Pay Hollow Stars. What's going on here? Hold on. Is there anybody who I can raid? Let's see. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had a ton of fun. Thank you for all the subs, the bits, the raids, the follows. Let's raid. Let's raid Faye, actually. Faye is playing Pokemon Fire Red. And Faye is a super, super cute Manticore VTuber. She's so sweet. So we're gonna go right out to Faye. Yeah, be sure to follow my socials, join the Discord, gamer subs, code bear, all of that stuff. We're gonna go send bear hugs to Faye. Copy and paste this raid message if you are a sub. Copy paste the second one if you are not a sub yet. Thank you, PSU. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys with Bewitching Banter on Wednesday with Mimi. Have a great rest of your week. You got this. I believe in you. I believe in you. Otsukuma. Be on your best behavior.